Cebu remains the richest province in the Philippines in terms of assets. That is according to the Commission on Audit. And for details, we have our man in Cebu, Dale Israel. Dale, magkano kabuang assets ng Cebu? At magpalitson ka naman, Dale.
Ngayong hapon, Lord, that Cebu remains the richest province in the entire country according to the Commission on Audit's 2024 financial report for local government units, which was released just last week. Now, this is the 11th consecutive time that Cebu has become the wealthiest at 339.85 billion pesos in assets, with the liabilities only at 3.4 billion pesos, following far behind is Rizal province as the second highest or second richest with a little over 44 billion pesos in terms of assets. Camarines Sur with 33.22 billion pesos, Batangas province with 32.61 billion pesos, and Cavite with 26.77 billion pesos in terms of assets. Since this is in 2024, this should be attributed to the previous administration of former Governor Gwen Garcia, who appraised several real properties, including the prime lots at the Cebu IT Park, among others. And this is the reason why their asset was actually the reason why it skyrocketed was the appraisal of real properties of Cebu province during the term of Garcia. This includes also the buildings and infrastructures at the Cebu IT Park. The province also owns a vast real property in Cebu City, whose prices are steadily rising and becoming more expensive. We're still trying to get the reaction of the present governor, Pamela Barcuatro, but as of now, she has not given a statement about this development. This is a nice development. What people are actually closely watching now is how the richest province is translated to services for the people who are mostly victims of the two consecutive calamities, an earthquake last September 30 and massive flooding during Typhoon Pino last November 4.
Yun,
Lord?
usapan yun, ano? Bang usapan yun kung may effect nga ba itong sunod-sunod na kalamidad. Pero kung real property, yun yung mga lupa talaga yan, di ba? Real estate talaga yan. Pero ang layo ng diferensya ng Cebu, nasa 33 plus billion. Yung pangalawa, yung Rizal, nasa 44 billion lang. Ang laki ng diferensya. Oo.
No, that's around four times bigger than the second richest province, which is Rizal. That is because actually it skyrocketed to 330 plus billion after the appraisal of the real properties of Cebu province. They actually own a lot of provinces here. Some friar lands before, now it is actually owned by Cebu province. Lord?
Okay, but there's also today yung isinasagawang Pasko sa Kapitolyo Agri-Fishery Trade Fair. Tell us about that, Dale.
Yeah, we're here at the Cebu Capitol grounds for this Agri-Fishery Trade Fair, which is participated only by 17 out of 51 towns and cities of Cebu province. That's because a lot of towns are not participating this year. Because last year there were more participation from the towns and cities, but now there is only a few because of the financial constraints. Because of Cebu was hit by these two consecutive calamities. We talked to calamity-stricken towns here, Bogo City and Talisay City, but they are just only selling a few products since some of them are devastated by the flooding and the quake. For example, Talisay and Karkar are not selling Cebu lechon now as compared to last year. In Bogo City, the seller said that they are just trying their best to be here and sell vegetables and goat's milk, considering these are just some of the industries that were safe from the quake in Bogo City. There's also no lechon in Talisay because some of the makers were affected by the flooding in November. Karkar City also has said that there's financial constraint and is not able to sell lechon. But vegetables come in cheap here at the Agri Fair and other products. This is open until 7 p.m. Until Friday. And for example, 120 pesos for string beans, which is actually 150 pesos in Carbon Market, which is about 20 pesos or 30 pesos lower than Carbon Market.
Alright. Maraming sa iyo. Salamat sa iyo. Daghang salamat to our One News Cebu desk. Our man in Cebu, Dale Israel. Thanks, Dale.